Hello and welcome back. Come with me as we tour a home where I show you exactly what you can expect to get for under $300 in Sioux Falls, South Dakota. 5705 West Missouri Street is a 3-bed, 2-bath, split-level home with over 1,700 square feet, close to everything on the west side. This home is ready to move in, has lots of updates, and an awesome back deck. And before we jump inside to this little cutie, I'm going to give you guys a little tour of the neighborhood here. So as you can see, nice homes. I would say that this is probably one of the more affordable homes in this neighborhood. We are so close to all of the shopping that it's almost weird that it can be this calm and quiet. Gotta love the west side. So we have a really cute exterior. It's in great shape. I love the black on white contrast. Landscaping, yard, everything. I mean, this is pretty simple. It's ready for something, but definitely nothing that you would have to put too much work into. It is a split foyer, but I'm telling you guys, this is way bigger than a lot of split foyers. Sometimes the front door is literally right here and it's like, you don't have anywhere to put anything. So having a whole closet, a place to put shoes, a whole area here to store stuff whenever you first come in, that is huge when you're looking for a split foyer and truly makes it much more manageable and even an option for people who might think that they don't want a split foyer. So pretty standard 2-car garage. I'd say it's a little extra deep. Does have the door going straight to the backyard, which is super nice. And it's insulated, as you can see. So one of the good things about split foyers is we get a lot of vaulted ceilings. And it's a nice open floor plan, lots of natural light coming in. This is why some people really do like split levels. It's pretty common to basically have your living, kitchen, dining, and then a couple bedrooms up here with a bathroom. Whether or not you have a master suite or not is kind of a deciding factor, especially at that $300,000 price point. You would expect to maybe not have the, either a private bathroom and then a second bathroom. So essentially you'd have 3 in the home, or 2.5. But under 300, you can expect to see the 2 bedrooms and then a shared bath. But this home is in great condition. Got some nice little detail up there. We'll call it trade. We'll call it tiered. And then another very decent sized bedroom, also with the pretty ceiling. And then pretty standard closets on both sides. And then again, pretty standard bathroom here. And then coming in, you have a very nice sized dining room. You really would have quite a bit of room to put a nice sized table if that's what you like. And then your typical U-shaped kitchen. But it's decent size. You've got lots of cabinetry and storage. This one has a vent over the microwave or over the stove, and then the microwave over here. And then this is one of my favorite parts of the house. We have a really nice upper deck and stairs down to this really nice little platform deck down below. The trees are giving lots of lovely shade over here. I mean, you've got 3 big trees in this backyard. Obviously this one shouldn't be an issue. That one shouldn't be an issue. This one, it looks like it's been trimmed. We do have a lot of high wind. So, maybe someday, but for me, I think it's worth it. I love having trees, especially big, beautiful trees like this. And it is fully fenced in. It feels pretty nice and secluded. You don't feel like you have anyone just right in your business. This is a fantastic setup out here. Definitely one of my favorite parts about this house. It looks like they've already replaced the flooring. Although I will say something that you cannot tell through a video, I'm definitely getting a cat smell. I'm guessing it's coming from the carpets because it's right when you walk in the front door. So even though it looks like the carpet has been replaced recently, I don't know if they've shampooed it and it still smells like this, or if they haven't and that's why it smells like this. So that would be a little bit of a gamble. But again, something that can be negotiated into your offer. So one of the other things I want to mention is that while the windows look like they are in just fine shape, I would say that that's something that they didn't upgrade yet and could probably or possibly be the next thing that you would need to do to this house. All right, let's head down. Newer flooring in here as well. So downstairs, we have a pretty typical basement for homes, split level homes that were built in this year. Garden level, not a walkout. And then this is a little bit awkward. So really what I would say is one of the things that you could do, you could wall this off and make this a nice big bedroom down here or office or whatever. And then you would be able to add a fourth bedroom, which would definitely add to your equity in the home. And then you would still have a decent size little living space down here. Also, this could be like a cool office or like pool table area. So it's cool. It's cool that it's kind of split and has like two different areas. Then you have your downstairs bath and another bedroom down here with some teal carpet. It's actually brighter than this than when I'm looking at my camera. It's actually brighter than this than what you're seeing. And then you have your pretty typical utility room here in the Midwest in the basement. You got your sump pump, you got your laundry, you've got all your systems. It does have a water softener, which is very popular here. Looks like this was 2019. This looks a little bit older. So something that I always suggest that you take into consideration is the age of the systems, because those can be spendy to replace. All right, let's head upstairs and talk about this one. Alrighty, you guys. So what do we think of this one? Go ahead and let me know down below. We're always curious about, comparing it to other parts of the country. Obviously, it's so funny in the comments. There's always like, oh my gosh, that's an amazing house for that price. And then you have the opposite of some people are like, I can't believe that's $300,000. So it's still good. It's still good to get everyone's feedback. I certainly enjoy it. But for this one specifically, where we're at in the market right now here in Sioux Falls, which in general, from just talking to other agents and being a full-time agent with her finger directly on the pulse of what's going on here, I would say that things just have not been as busy as most people were hoping or anticipating this summer so far. We aren't super consistent. We have some homes that will sell very quickly, and we have some that are sitting for long periods of time with no obvious reason. Sometimes, yes, we know why they're sitting, but some other ones that we would anticipate to sell very quickly are not. So I think that's something that everyone just kind of needs to take into account now that we are technically reaching the end of summer, because homes that are going on the market in July are not going to close until August or September. We're definitely looking at the last little sprint to get into a home before the school year starts for some. So we should see a lot more homes going under contract because of that. But that being said, based on what we've seen so far, unless it just like really picks up, we're still gonna have a lot of homes that don't go under contract by that deadline, and then means that they've been sitting essentially a majority of the summer, and they're gonna start getting more motivated to get sold, and we might see some more price drops. This one being sold at $170 a square foot. It has had a lot of updates. I know that like the kitchen isn't updated and the bathrooms aren't updated, but that doesn't mean that it obviously doesn't have a lot of updates. I mean, the roof looks pretty much new. The exterior looks great. Flooring has been redone. It's been repainted. There have been a fair amount of updates, and it is in great condition, despite the fact that I already told you guys there is a little bit of a cat smell. So I would say 170 a square foot. That is about what you would expect to see for a home in this condition, with the option to add a fourth bedroom. That is really cool for some people, because a 3-bed, you either need that extra bedroom or you don't. But for under 300, I would say it's priced right. That being said, if there are not enough buyers and this one sits, yes, it could go for lower. It's obviously vacant, something that we always ask ourselves, how motivated are the sellers going to be? But in general, I would say that this is a great home. I still encourage everybody to always get an inspection, just really find out what's going on underneath the hood. And it also depends on location. So depending on where you want to be, what your motivations are, if you can wait until fall, I do think that there is an opportunity to snatch up a home that maybe didn't get snatched up over the summer for no necessary reason. I mean, we have to do a little bit of digging, but it could be for nothing's wrong with the house. It just didn't get snatched up. So that's something to keep in mind. If you do have an open timeline, I have a lot more kind of tips and tricks that I can share with you. Just if you have your own questions, it's really important that I figure out the specifics of your situation so that I can figure out how to best serve you and help you. So if you want to get a spot on my calendar, all my information is down below. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I will see you guys on the next one. Bye.